Let's start talking about property values in ArchiCAD. ArchiCAD properties are available to every single model element as long as it's been classified. So let's take a look. Let's go to the menu options and Property Manager. In this interface, you're going to find all the properties available to this file on the left-hand side, on a long list. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see the details of that specific property. So properties themselves can have different data types. They can be an option set, so that you can have a list of items that are pre-populated there for you to choose, or they can have a simple string or text value, number, and integer values, measurements, length, area, volume, and angle, or true and false, a tag list, or the option set that we just saw as an example. The property values can be undefined by default, or they can be given a specific value from this list in this case, or in the cases of calculated values, they can be expressions. In which case, like for instance, the window rates, you can find the calculated area or ratios for different measurements, dividing or doing calculations with them, or combining those calculations with different conditions. For instance, this one right here will be able to calculate based on conditions whether the window meets the requirement for this particular project. It is important to understand that not all properties are available for every single element in ArchiCAD. They are available only for those classes of elements that you have selected in this list in here. Therefore, for an element in ArchiCAD to have a property value available to it, it needs to be classified according to the selection of classifications or classes for that one property. You'll see that these are mostly spaces. These ones here are for walls and spaces and other elements. While these ones here are more general, and they're almost available to all the elements inside ArchiCAD. You can also check the reverse of this relationship by simply going to the classification manager from this interface. So in this interface, you'll see the ArchiCAD classification system on the left. And then if we go to a specific element, let's say a wall, then you'll see what are the available properties for that class of element in ArchiCAD. Again, that is regardless of the tool you use to create that wall element that is classified as a wall in this classification system. Let's give it a try. I'm going to click on OK and then OK. Now let's use as an example one of the walls on the roof. Let's select this wall here on the roof and parapet. That wall is classified as a shear wall only within the ArchiCAD classification system. And therefore, it will inherit, if you press ID properties, it will inherit all the properties that are available for that class. Notice that no copy properties are available right there, right now. Now, let's go ahead and classify the element in the Uniclass system, and let's look for concrete walls. And let's select one on the list. At the moment, it doesn't really matter which one, just select one of them. Once you have done that, let's go and check the properties once again. And now if you scroll all the way down, now you'll see that copy properties for type and components are available. And that is just because we have connected that one instance or model element into a classification system. Every ArchiCAD element will have a class assigned to them, and given the class, then ArchiCAD will apply properties and property values to them that can be later on applied to the exported IFC.